Aunt Karen's calling. Hi, Aunt Karen. Hello, darling. Oh, just trying to catch up on some sleep because for some reason, potty training is causing a huge sleep regression.
Oh my goodness. Well, if potty training is causing a sleep regression, then maybe you should just stop potty training.
Okay, Karen, cool it with the awful unsolicited advice. Truth be told, potty training can cause a sleep regression, but as long as you are prepared and that you're expecting this sleep regression, you can definitely get through it without creating new bad habits. Let's jump on into this video for some tips and tricks to help you get through the potty training sleep regression. Hey guys, I'm Missy, your favorite pediatric sleep consultant and potty training coach. I love sharing tips and tricks on sleep and potty training issues, and I have helped hundreds of families get through these struggles, and now I'm ready to share my tips with you. First things first, daytime and nighttime potty training are two completely different things. So it's really important to have a completely different mentality about what to expect during night times when you're potty training. So obviously you are on this video because you have a toddler who is probably potty training. So you already know that when your child is learning a new big thing, whether it is a physical development milestone or a mental development milestone, your child is likely going to go through some sort of sleep regression. And it is the same thing with potty training. With any new big skill, your child is likely to have some sort of sleep regression. And of course, every child is different, and this sleep regression may affect different children differently. So now I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite tips on how to help your child sleep well at night during this huge potty training milestone. Tip number one is to use the triangle method of fluid intake while you're potty training, and I mean pretty much like forever. So basically you're gonna start at the top of the pyramid here, and it's kind of like a funnel. So you're starting bigger and then you're getting down more narrow. So at the top is going to be your morning. And what you're gonna wanna do is start your morning off by giving your child a lot of fluid. Give them a big glass of milk with their breakfast or a big cup of water, whatever they prefer to drink, but make sure that they're drinking the most first thing in the morning. And then as the day goes on, kind of start to taper that off. Now, if your child is still taking a nap, you're gonna have like a double triangle here. So you're gonna have one triangle here, and then you're gonna have one triangle under it. So you're gonna start the morning with lots of fluid, and then you're gonna taper off an hour to 2 hours before nap time, and make sure that your child is not having as much fluid right before nap time. And then right after nap, you're gonna want to be on your next triangle here, and you are going to want to, you know, give them a whole big glass of whatever they wanna drink right after nap time, and then kind of ease off as you get closer to bedtime. So with that being said, you obviously want to keep your child hydrated. You want to be making sure that they're having as much fluid as they need during the day, but you also want to taper them off before bedtime so that A, they're not waking up soaked with a soaked diaper overnight, because like I said, daytime potty training is completely separate from nighttime potty training. So I always encourage to wear nighttime underwear, AKA a diaper or pull-up. That is a completely different topic for another video, which stay tuned because we will be putting out a video on nighttime potty training. But you don't want your child soaking through a diaper in the middle of the night while they're potty training, and you also don't want them getting up a million times in the night because they are feeling that urge to pee. So making sure that they're having the most fluid in the morning and taper it off during the day, and an hour to 2 hours before nap and bedtime. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next tip, and that is to have a bedtime routine that is encouraging your child to both go to the bathroom and have a small cup of water before going to bed. Now, I know I said to cut off fluids an hour to 2 before bed, but what I like to encourage is those small little Dixie cups, like between like 2 and 4 ounces of water. I mean, it's not a ton, but typically at bedtime, kids are like, I need a drink of water. So what you're gonna wanna do is have a small Dixie cup in the bathroom and let them fill it up. Just the psychological aspect of them being able to fill an entire cup of water in the bathroom is going to make them think that they are having more to drink than they actually are, but you're also fulfilling their need to have a drink of water before bed, and you're also having them go to the bathroom, so anything that they have built up in their bladder is coming out before they're getting in bed, so that couple ounces really isn't gonna make that big of a difference. If you have a great bedtime routine, something that I highly recommend is having visual bedtime routine cards. And if you go to the link in my description box down below, I have a free download for you guys. It is not only free bedtime routine cards that you can print and hang up at your child's level so they can see every single thing they need to do before bed, but they are also going to include free morning routine cards. So when your child wakes up in the morning, they know exactly what they need to do before breakfast. And this includes brushing their teeth, making their bed, getting dressed, brushing their hair, and washing their face, all the things that they need to do in the morning before getting out the door. So make sure you head down to my description box and grab that free download. If you don't already have a toddler clock in your child's bedroom, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get one. Now, of course, this is something that I encourage parents to have before jumping into potty training, but if you don't, now is a great time to get one, and your child will learn that when their clock is one color that they need to stay in bed, and when it turns another color that they need to get out. And it's also important to teach your child that in the case of a true bathroom emergency, that they can get up and go to the bathroom, but otherwise they need to stay in bed. In addition to the toddler clock, I also really recommend using some sort of reward system. I really enjoy using a sticker chart. I think it's a great visual for children to have a goal in mind. Now, with that being said, you can also go to the description box and download my favorite sticker chart. Once your child works their way up to earn all of their stickers, then they can have some sort of small prize. This reward system really just reinforces the fact that your child needs to stay in bed throughout the night and that you will reward them for that positive behavior. I really love using just simple one-time rewards, such as something as easy as letting your child have chocolate milk in the morning with their breakfast. Also, my kids love these little mini chocolate chips, and I can throw those into their pancakes or waffles or oatmeal or pretty much anything they are eating, even like their yogurt, but it is just something so small and simple that makes the biggest difference, and my kids get so excited about it, so why not run with it, right? Typically on a daily basis, I let my children choose one or the other. It's either chocolate milk or the mini chocolate chips in their breakfast. But if they're on a day where they've completely filled up their chart, I let them choose both. So I really like this reward because once it's done, it is done. It's not something that they are going to be able to keep. It's not something that they are going, it's not like a toy, it's nothing extravagant, but it's just reinforcing the positive behavior of staying in bed all night. If you have a child who chronically gets out of bed constantly saying that they need to go to the bathroom, it may be a good idea to have a small potty in their bedroom. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you also have a very dim nightlight in your child's room so that they can get up and see where they're going if they need to use the toilet in the middle of the night. Now, you can tell your child that they don't need to wake you up and that they can just go to the bathroom independently if you feel like they are ready for that. But if you need to get up with your child, then I completely understand that. But hopefully having a toilet right there in the bathroom is going to stop your child from wanting to get up a million times throughout the night to go use the bathroom. Yes, this is like a big, new, exciting milestone that your child is accomplishing, but they don't need to use the toilet all night long. The most important thing to know when it comes to a sleep regression, whether it is a potty training sleep regression or any other sleep regression unrelated to potty training, is consistency. Do not change your child's schedules. Do not change the way that you help your child fall asleep at night. Stay consistent and you will get through this. Just stay clear from any new sleep associations and you will completely breeze through this sleep regression and come out on the other side and be super happy and excited that you did not cause any new sleep habits. Another thing that I wanted to mention is to make sure that you have blackout curtains in your child's room and white noise. Keeping this completely consistent during the potty training process is going to help your child get out of the sleep regression and back to regular sleep habits. Now, if you haven't started potty training yet, but you are just interested in this topic, make sure to go to the description box down below and download my free potty training guide. This is going to give you my top 5 tips to help you potty train successfully and quickly the first time. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this video with any other friends who may be ready to go through potty training as well, and check out these videos over here while you're waiting for my next video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Come on, hair. Tame, be tame. I'm trying to make a video. Can you be super duper quiet? Oh, interrupted for the 100 millionth time.